What is up, everyone? Welcome into the stream tonight. Like I said in the description tonight, we're just going to have a chill one. We're going to finish up our 100% run through Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. We're starting at about a minute and a half. Just to, subtract that. Not that it matters. We're doing a rough time here. Got about 2 hours last time. Made it to Snowy Mountain. And we're going to see how long it takes to complete the whole game 100%. No speedrunning strats or anything like that, because I don't know any right now. I will probably learn some and attempt them at some point, but for right now, we're just kind of seeing what my general knowledge of the game gleaned from decades of casually playing through it and a few months of intensely playing through it, trying not to ever die. See how well that knowledge and that experience translates into finishing the game in a reasonable time. Again, I am not going for any records. I don't know any speed writing strategies. This is just me going through the best I can. There will be deaths in this run. There will be yeah, that's about it, really. I mean, it's going to be a 100% run, but I will die. I've already died several times. I do not know exactly how many times I've died. Probably 2 or 3 on this run. Oof. So this is the problem I get to. I get to a point where, yes, these guys are basically unlimited health, but also, every 10 or so, I take a hit, so it ends up almost balancing out. That's alright, we'll get there. No worries, no worries, no rush. We're just gonna go get some of the annoying places out of the way first. Like the little lurker cave and the island that they try to throw you off of so bad. Come here, little guy. Come here. Guys, let me tell you, it has been a very, good thing this isn't a no-death run, a very long week. And I'm quite sore today. Took my kids out to their grandparents' house in the foothills and the Rocky Mountains out here. Because they come out to our house and give our kids piano lessons once a week, which is amazing. My mother-in-law is an amazing pianist. She's played the organ for her church for probably most of her life at this point. Just incredibly talented, and she loved it because she gets to spend time with her grandkids. They're not super passionate about the piano yet, but they get the grandma time, so it's a compromise. But anyway, so this week, for those of you that are regular watchers on the stream, you'll know, last week, on Thursday and Friday, we hit huge snowfall for our area. We got about 22, 24 inches where I live. I shoveled all that shit, and it was crazy because the week before, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of that week, we've been hitting upper 50s to the 60-degree temperature. So like, the good thing is that the sidewalk wasn't, really the bad thing in this case. The sidewalk was warm enough that at first, like, it just melted the snow, right? Because it's got retained heat and all that fun stuff. But by, after it melts off 2 or 3 inches, snow starts sticking. So we had quite a bit. We accumulated about 22 inches. Who knows how much actually fell here? It's hard to say. I didn't put out any kind of measuring device in my yard, so I don't know how to accurately measure snowfall, including melt. Not sure what techniques are used for that, so any meteorologists out there, feel free to let me know, because, I'm always interested in learning new things. But, point is, we had heavy snowfall, but up in the foothills, they had heavier. So when we got about 22 to 24 inches, they got about 42 is what they told us. So we went up yesterday after, again, having most of this week be in the upper 50s and stuff. So most of our snow here is gone. We still have a little bit in our backyard. For the most part, our snow is out of here. We went up to the grandparents' house, though, and just kind of hung out there. The plan was to have the kids go outside and go sledding, because they've got, not huge property, but quite a bit more than we have. And they definitely have space. They've got some big rocks, and they've got some nice big hills in their yard, and they've got space to sled. We'll just say that. But my kids were like, no, we don't want to go sledding. We don't want to do that. Let's just go build snowmen. So that was the plan. We went and built some snowmen, and I kind of, full disclosure, I'm not a snow lover myself. I will tolerate it for my kids' sake, but I'm not a big fan. Given the choice, I'll stay inside. Stay nice and warm and cozy. We went out and I started some snowballs fights because I wanted to have some fun, but my kids they're not used to that much snow either, so it was interesting to watch how they dealt with it. Like, all of them got really upset when they first got hit by snowballs and didn't like it, very unhappy, yada yada. Big surprise. But my oldest, he got used to it pretty quick, and he got in on it and started, throwing snowballs at his uncle and at his grandpa, and just kind of got into the spirit of the snowball fight and had fun with it. His brother's a year younger than him. Did not, but at least stopped actively crying when he would get hit by a snowball, so, progression. And then their sister was somewhere in the middle. She was not loving it, but also not quite as upset by it as her older brother. So it was just interesting. You can kind of see the whole nature versus nurture thing there, because they've all had fairly similar experiences in their life, right? So I'm not saying we've treated them all equally. We try to treat them as they need to be treated in the moment, and is that unfair to some of them sometimes? Yeah, probably, but are we doing our best to make sure they all get what they need when they need it? And whether that's, encouragement, or, we're going to sit down and have a talk about this, or, whatever. Point is, they're treated as individuals. We are very cognizant of the fact that they're their own people, and that there will be, as much as you try not to, there's gonna be comparisons made between them. And our oldest is at the point where he's very concerned about, well, this isn't fair. They got 5 more minutes than me on video games. This is an outrage. It must be equal all the time. And we do try to be very fair, but we're also okay, yeah, he got 5 minutes more than you today because you got 5 minutes more than him yesterday. It's not the same, but it's fair. So that's a fun conversation we regularly have these days. With just, point is, they've all had fairly similar experiences. They've all had the same parents. They've all got that. But they're just different people, and that's cool. They've all got their own strengths and weaknesses. They've all got likes and dislikes. and it's great. It's real hard to keep track of, though. Because not only are they each their own individual people, but they're all developing so fast. It's like... Like my oldest, he's 8. And the other day, he like came home from school and just let me know, like, I don't ever plan on getting married and I don't ever want kids. What do you think of that, Dad? Like I think he thought that I was going to be really upset and like, you've got to give me grandkids. And I'm like, first of all, you're 8, so I don't believe anything you're saying. Like, I didn't tell him that because like he's 8. He sincerely believes that right now, but I'm also at the point where it's like, that might be true. And if so, fantastic. You also might grow up and meet someone you love and adore and marry and have a family and, you know, have more kids than I did. I'm not sure that's a great idea, but you could do it. Sure. And either way, like, you're still going to be my son. I'm always going to love you no matter what. Don't care. So that conversation, I think, didn't go as he had planned. And it's funny because I'm like, feel like I owned my child by telling him I'll always love him. It's just a silly scenario in my head. But yeah, so it's just they're all different, they're all growing, they're all learning, and it's been crazy. So anyway, the whole point of that long rambling story was just that we went up to the grandparents' house for the piano lessons yesterday and had a lot of fun playing in the snow, but it was still like, it had just been melting, so it's like really wet snow up there because they've been in the 50s as well, but still crazy deep. Like walking through the snow, I would sink down to past my knees, and I'm, you know, slightly below average height. I'm like 5'9", and I think average is 5'10", so it's deep snow, still deep snow out there. So just between walking through it and like wrestling with my brother-in-law and my father-in-law a little bit out in the snow and chucking snowballs, man, my arm is actually way more sore than I expected it to be. And then I realized all the exercise I've been doing lately is I don't do any like throwing motion. So that whole like wind up and release, those muscles are apparently underused lately. So that was a good wake-up call there. It's lots of fun. And something about it, maybe it's also from the throwing, but the opposite side of my neck is just super sore today. So, I know, TMI, but hey, you're here watching me play a video game, you get to listen to my life story. That's the deal, right? Let's see, what else do I have left here? The fort? Just the 2 in the fort, it looks like. Is there 2 in the fort or 1? No, 1 in the fort and then 1 in the box over on that path. I know that was incredibly specific. But you all, if you know Jak and Daxter, you know the one I mean. The box you gotta shoot with the yellow eco that you have blocked from the blocker. Alright, didn't mean to grab that eco yet. There we go. I also have no idea how I'm doing on Precursor orbs, so we might have to go scour the level, because these later ones I haven't as much practice on recently, so I might be missing something. I don't think I am. Obviously, if I thought I was missing it, I would have gotten it already. But we'll make it through. You, me, and just Peggy Sue. I don't know. Just trying to think of something that rhymes. And I got nothing, so... Yeah. I am not gonna lie though, I hate this ice stuff. Okay, goodbye. I watched this tutorial on how to do a boosted uppercut on YouTube the other day, and then I spent probably like 15 minutes trying to figure it out, just practicing at the spot they recommended in Sentinel Beach. just like trying to follow the instructions they gave. And, like, I could not get it. And I swear I've done one like once or twice. But I can't do them now. I don't know what the timing is. I'm sure it's a thing where it's like I can learn the muscle memory and I can get it. And once I do, that's going to be a huge help. Just for, you know, regular traversing and stuff. And if I want to do any kind of speedrunning stuff, so. Which I might. I haven't decided yet. I was very firmly in the I'm not a speedrunner camp for a long time because it takes time and effort and energy, and I'm like, I'm already putting so much time into this game, like, at this point, why not? Like, probably not a hugely competitive area anymore. I mean, I'm sure that the times are things that, like, I'm not just going to walk in and set a new record, but I might be able to get up near them if I practice a shit ton. I don't know. Why not? I don't seem to have a problem replaying it endlessly, so I might as well try to improve, I guess. I think I got all the orbs around here. We'll find out. I hate those little jumping guys. Drive me up the wall. Yes. I love it when that pops there. No, don't fall. I should have done a long jump, but oh well. Alright, and that, my friends, is Snowy Mountain. Didn't quite do it with no deaths, so this would not have been a clean run for me. But we'll finish that goal another time, like I said. Just trying to see how long, if I just am basically playing normally, does it take me to finish this game? Because I have no clue, honestly. It's been so long. It hasn't been so long, sorry. It's really that I've never timed myself. I've never tried it. I don't have any idea what my numbers are. And, like, obviously, I am doing my best to, like, get a decent run and have, oh, I forgot about the jump there. And have it be a good, respectable time, but I'm also not using any kind of, you know, actual speedrun strategies. I actually haven't looked anything up. I'm just, okay, based off my knowledge of the game from having played it enough and watched, based off, like, the few tips and tricks or whatever I got off of the 2 or 3 speedruns that I've watched on YouTube, like, you know, how can I do? So, that's what we're doing tonight, just kind of hanging out, chilling. A couple of guys, they were up to no good. Started making trouble in my neighborhood. I got in one little fight. My mom got scared. She said, "You're moving with your auntie and uncle in Bel Air." Well, what's up? I begged and I pleaded with her day after day, but she packed my suitcase and sent me on my way. She gave me a kiss and then she gave me my ticket. I put my Walkman on. I said, might as well kick it. First class. Yo, this is bad. Drinking orange juice out of a champagne glass. Is this what the people of Bel Air are living like? This might be alright. I'll whistle for a cab, and when it came near, the license plate freshened into the dice in the mirror. If anything, I could say this cab was rare, but I thought, man, forget it. Yo-ho to Bel Air. I pulled up to a house about 7 or 8, and I yelled to the cabbie, yo-ho, smell you later. Looked at my kingdom, I was finally there to sit on my throne as a Prince of Bel Air. I used to love that show. I made my wife watch part of it when we first got married, and I'm like, it's still very good. But it hasn't held up perfectly. It's amazing to me how many things in it like haven't changed, given the fact that we're 30 years longer, or 30 years after it, basically. Like, what did that stop running, like 96 or something? It's fucking wild. A lot of things they talked about as though like they would have a solution. We've essentially feels like we've made zero progress on, so I don't know. That's life sometimes. Progress is slow. Let's do this. I'm a cashew. Honestly, kind of an asshole move by the devs to hide that there. Not only off the beaten path, but we have to turn in one of the levels where you typically have to go through as fast as you possibly can, but also make it so that it has to be during a backtrack. Ugh. Brutal. I love it. Brutal. Alright. I feel like I missed one like right as I was coming in. I can't remember for sure. It looks like no, I was incorrect. Let's move on. Let's get through this. What am I missing still? Just 2 Precursor orbs. Need you now. Just keep your eyes peeled. If y'all see me go past any, let me know. See, here's the thing. I'm gonna let you in on a little insider secret right now. There's no one here. But if I talk like there is, and somebody watches the VOD on YouTube later, they'll have no idea that I was streaming to literally no one. That's not true. There might be one person. Twitch stats are weird in OBS. I've got it popped up and it says there's one viewer. But it always says there's one viewer once a viewer has entered the stream. I found that, at least for me most of the time, it will accurately update, for the most part, when that number changes above 1. So like if I get a second, it'll go up to 2, and then it'll go back to 1 if one of them leaves, or if both of them leave, it'll go back to 1. And if I go from like 2 to 3, it'll update that fine, just fine. It will not ever go back down below 1 though. So something to look at in the source Twitch. But I guess you fired like 700 people or something, so that's probably not getting fixed anytime soon. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Preston? Welcome to the stream. We're just finishing up Jak and Daxter. I say finishing up. I still have Spider Caves and the Citadel to go, so we're not exactly at the end yet, but we're close to the end. Just ranting about stupid Twitch integrations. Oof. Yeah, for a while now I've been trying to go through Jak and Daxter: The Precursor Legacy with 0 deaths, and I'm taking a break from that. We're just kind of seeing how long does it take to 100% the game with no speedrunning ability or strats or anything like that. We're just going through and seeing how long does a 100% playthrough take me. Did about 2 hours on my last stream to get to here. Well, technically to Snow Mountain, I'm about 20 minutes in today, 25. Come on. So, I'm banking on about 3.5-ish hours. Which is, you know, nowhere near any kind of record time, but not too bad. Better than I was expecting. I thought like 6 or 7, to be honest. Ah. He shot first. What does that make me? Greedo in this scenario? Is it Greedo? I don't know. I lived in Argentina for a couple years. Oh, what's up? What's up, Gamma? The hardest is the second, in my opinion. Just the lack of checkpoints in certain places. Some of the missions are too... There's spikes in difficulty in some of them. Anyway, I lived in Argentina, and they're basically equivalent of Dairy Queen is called Greedo, G-R-I-D-O. So, now I'm like, am I misremembering the alien's name in Star Wars? Don't take away my nerd card. I've earned that. You playing Helldivers, or what do you have to, Gamma? Come on. Although, I mean, you said 3 games, but if you take Jak X, I'm not much of a racing game player, so some of those harder cups on Jak X, man, they rival Jak 2 for me. Jak X may be harder than the combat racing one. I still haven't tried it. I need to. I've heard it's real good, partially from you, but honestly, everything I keep hearing about it makes me think like it's like a Starship Troopers theme type thing. Am I close? That's a feature, not a bug. Alright, Todd Howard. Now, it's one of those ones where I keep meaning to get to, but... And like, this sounds like a stupid cop-out, and it kind of is a little bit. I'm really trying hard not to spend money on things that I don't need to lately. Trying to focus on saving and getting stuff like that taken care of, paying down some other stuff. I thought that's what you were going for. I thought you were going for the Todd Howard reference. So, I don't know. It's hard for me to justify spending money on a game right now when I have such a huge backlog of games that I haven't touched, and I've spent 3 months playing a literally 20-year-old game. It's hard for me to be like, oh yeah, I'm going to go buy a new game. But I want to. I want to play Helldivers. Oh, I did realize that Pal World, since it's been told to me multiple times, is on Game Pass, though. So I have played Pal World now for like 30 minutes today. My kids watched me play it, and we're so excited to jump in that now they've played for like 2 hours. I was like, man, being a parent who likes gaming with kids who likes gaming is very unfair, because you guys have time to do it. Right? Stupid Humble Bundles. It ruined me. I'll never catch up. That's what I'm playing on, buddy. Sorry, Preston. I say buddy affection. That's what I call my kids. But I'm playing on open goal right now. So the newest version, what is it, like 0.2.8. Got some enhanced texture packs on. When we get to the Citadel, if you're still around, you should check out the Lurker texture packs on those. Super cool. I am a huge open goal supporter. As in, like, I think it's awesome what they do, and I try to, you know, publicly acknowledge that as much as possible. Shit. Good thing I'm not doing a no death run tonight. God, that looks so creepy. It's like sucking the stuff out of the logs. I've played through Jak and Daxter many times on open goal now. I've played through Jak 2 once on my ROG Ally on open goal. I'm a huge fan. I think it's an awesome project, not just because it works so well, but also, damn it, because I just think it's a really cool idea to take like this dead language that was used by the studio for 3 games and just revive it essentially. Making the game run natively on PC, it's just amazing. Like I said, you can't take away my nerd card. I've earned this shit. I was looking into the development tab for it the other day to see if I can contribute something, because like I know a little bit of coding, but I started reading through it and I was like, okay, I know zero game dev, and it looks like I don't understand half of what you guys are saying, so whatever experience I have, it is not enough to help you guys, so I'll just cheerlead from the sidelines, I guess. I was like, oh, if I can help, like, put a dent in their backlog and get Jak 3 out and playable sooner, like, I'd be happy to put in some time into that. I just apparently need to learn development first, and then I can help put some time into it. Jak 2 is playable. They say it's in beta, and that they're still working on some bugs. I really didn't have any problems, though. I went through the whole thing, start to finish. I didn't 100% it. I just did the first playthrough. But it's playable. It's definitely completable. Maybe sometime I should stream that instead of the first one on an endless loop. Ah, man. I guess I should go get that power cell so I don't forget about it. Because I will forget about it. Spider Caves is probably my worst level as far as getting through it efficiently. I will almost guarantee at the end I'm going to be missing an orb or two somewhere that I'm going to have to go spend 10 minutes hunting down. So, look forward to that later. Coming up soon on stream, Tedium. I know, I self-promote really well. Ow. If he didn't carry his moveset forward to the later games, I would swear that that's why he's mute. The number of times he just slams his head into the wall. Come on. There we go. Oh, I should go get that scout fly. I have to go back across later though. Oh, this is a waste of time. Oh well, I'm doing it anyway. Like I said, casual run. We're just getting basic timings. I'm not even timing down to the minute. We're just seeing roughly how long this is taking. And I forgot I need yellow eco for these stupid things. Oh, come on. Get your head in the game, man. Yes, I'm pretty sure I am going to be referencing High School Musical for the rest of my life. Not because I loved it, because I didn't really care one way or the other. I thought it was actually kind of fun. But, God, where's the closest yellow eco? Is it that one over there, really? Like I said, I don't know this level as well as I know the others. I think like some of the songs are genuinely fun. Like it's a cheesy, corny movie for kids, and I was a kid when it came out. Like them or hate them, Disney knows their audience. Which, to be clear, the right answer is hate them. You should definitely hate Disney, but they make good shit. Oh. I am early 30s. I guess early to mid 30s at this point. So I may be younger than you. I don't know. I don't know how old you are, man. Yeah, I guess I was like probably... I actually don't know when High School Musical came out. In my head it was when I was like 12 or 13, but maybe I was older. But I feel like even if you didn't watch it, like you were exposed to it by proxy. it was kind of huge. Maybe that was just me. I had 2 older sisters as well, so they definitely were the target demographic. But that also shaped a lot of my likes as the youngest kid, because I for sure didn't get to pick what we watched very often. So I ended up watching a lot of stuff they did. It's not bad if you get past like the whole like I'm not supposed to like this thing that I definitely felt growing up. Like, part of me really liked it. Totally fair. Oh, are there different ones on this one too? In the cave? That's a cool lurker looking one. So if you go to jackmods.dev, you can download like a separate launcher for OpenGoal that has mods and texture packs kind of baked into it. It's run by some people that have been super helpful, helped me answer some questions I had about some of the mods there and stuff. Like, super great people. They've got a Discord, so I don't know, go check out jackmods.dev and download their launcher, and they've got texture packs. Oh, fair enough. See, I grew up in, like, I always loved the new DCOMs that were coming out. Like, I still remember, like, I thought Brink, if you remember the one about, like, the rollerblading kids or whatever, like, I thought that was the coolest shit in the world. I loved that movie for a long time. I thought Alley Cat Strike was really fun. I thought some of the DCOMs were pretty good. And Don't Look Under the Bed about, like, the boogeyman. I thought that was both, like, legitimately kind of terrifying at parts, and also, like, they did a good job with it. But I think a lot of it depends on, like, your taste as a kid. And as an adult still, too. Like, and to be clear, I'm not saying, like, I would go back, man, these are cool. How did I not notice these before? Because I skipped Spider Cave a lot. Welcome back. Ah. It's fine. I didn't want to be up there anyway. Man. I was just saying that, like, I used to like a lot of the DCOMs. I was saying that, like, Disney Channel original movies, they put out like one a month or something, so I liked a lot of them. I was super into, I thought rollerblading was so cool for a while because of the movie Brink. I liked Alley Cat Strike. I don't know. I was also a weird kid though, so who knows? It's probably just me. To be clear, I'm still weird. I'm just not a kid anymore. That's why I'm playing Jak and Daxter for like 3 months straight live on Twitch. It's definitely not for the audience, I'll tell you that. No, actually, funnily enough, it kind of is. I just don't have a big one. But I do enjoy when people stop by to chat and hang out, so it's part of what keeps me going. So I started my wife and I started. Hell yeah, Gamma. So my wife and I started recently, like a couple months now, I guess. We started a family movie night on Friday nights. And it was pizza night and movies for a while, and then my kids kind of got sick of pizza because, I don't know, they might not be genetically my kids at that point, but whatever. Regardless, they got sick of us. Now we're doing taco movie nights. I was slicing up tomatoes for the tacos today, and I just put my hand right under where I'm slicing with the knife. And I gotta tell you, it's one of the few times in my life where, like, it didn't hurt when I cut myself, but, like, I just felt the knife slice into my hand, and like, oh, I am cutting into my own flesh right now. So sorry for any graphic depictions there, if you're gonna queasy at all, but, like, oh, that was a weird one. That actually, like, really affected me. It wasn't a terrible cut, but, like, it was horrifying. Yeah, no, we've had a lot of fun with it, so that was the whole point. The whole story about Family Movie Night was just to say that we had tacos. Yeah, and like even after like I saw it and everything, like it didn't hurt that bad. It was just, again, it was that visceral feeling of just like, oh, that is a knife going into my finger, like before you can pull it back. That I am slicing into my finger. That was a horrifying part of it. Especially because my wife, like this knife set is still very new. It was a gift from my wife recently. And so yeah, they're very sharp knives. So because you don't get that jagged edges and things, like it wasn't a very painful cut. It was just scary, I guess would be the word, and also it bled for a while. Oh. Hang on. Well, good on you for that. I'm glad you got her there. Gamble, was I in your team when I had my table saw running? I think that was after. I think that was well after, actually. Yeah, I like woodworking, and Holy cow, Preston, that sounds even worse than mine. You're gonna need to hear that story, if you feel like sharing. But mine is that I like woodworking, and I was working on an end table for our family room. And I'm just ripping these long boards on a table saw. And I was tired, and I was like, I don't really feel like I probably should be doing this right now, because I was also in a bad mood. I was like, whatever, I'm just going to go do some woodworking and get myself, you know, in a better mood, hopefully was the goal. And board hit a knot, and I just, like, skipped, and I didn't use a guard. And I just, like, shaved off the tip of my middle finger. I went right through my index finger and into my thumb, like into the pad of my thumb. I took out like a chunk of the knuckle of my index finger, so I don't have full range of motion on that finger anymore. And it took out, like I just took off the top of my middle finger, like it's just shorter now, slightly. Like it doesn't look like it, you actually have to pay attention, but there's slightly shorter finger there now. And yeah, my thumb just has a scar, but so that was fun. That was how my 2020 started. That was like the first Saturday of 2020 for me. So great omens. Yeah, I want to know how you got an angle grinder launched at your chest. That sounds insane. I'm gonna need more blue go than that. Well, I'm at the hole. Okay, so that's kind of thing where you work with it every day, and it just kind of everybody has some crazy shit where they almost died in that type of environment, I'm guessing. At least I know that's how it is for like people that I know that are into woodworking. So I just assume there's a similar metric for metal fab. This is not gonna go well. Hey, I activated it though. Come on. There we go. There we go. Oh, and I gotta go to the stupid spider section. I know, spider caves, and I have to deal with spiders. Who could have seen that coming? Oh! Yeah, and Preston, and Gamma too. If you're doing open gold, and you go download jackmods.dev, play the Forgotten Lands. So good. People made new content for Jak and Daxter. So it's a mod for Jak 1. It's on the launcher they have on jackmods.dev. Go download it. Don't blame me if your computer gets a virus though. I know I directly recommended it, but I take no responsibility. I really think it's fine. I've run it on like every machine I've had for years. Yeah, fans made new content. Like, they're new levels. There's like 3 new levels. I played through them for the first time live on stream like a month ago. Super cool. Super cool stuff. So in your metal fab, do you wear like thick leather aprons or anything? Any kind of PPE? Or is it just you're in there in your t-shirt? Because, like, I know that's not going to stop. It's not going to, like, stop a saw. I get that. But, like, in those kickback events or whatever, like, it can definitely help if it's had some time to travel and decelerate and something. Like, a thick piece of clothing could mean the difference between a scar and a hole, I guess. I would imagine. I don't know. Oh, that still sounds awful. Sorry, man. Oh, I thought I missed some of the orbs. Okay, well now I just feel dumb being back here. When I was younger, I would try to like kill every spider, not realizing that they're infinite. Okay, so I think I got everything over here. Let me just come back and kind of look over the area. See if I miss any big chunks. Oh, nice! What's the coolest car you've worked on? Or I guess what's your favorite? I'm guessing are they like a classics repair shop or just generally like an old shop? You can't pick. Fair enough. I'm not gonna lie, I'm biased because of TV. But what is it? The 67 Chevy Impala that they drive in Supernatural? I think that's a cool looking car. Just looks like the classic American muscle car. I don't know. From my perspective, from the perspective of somebody who knows nothing about cars, like I can change my oil and like replace general parts and stuff, but like I'm not a car guy. Man, this song kind of goes hard. Code chill. Nice. This does not sound chill, but I like it. Right? I'm with you, Gamma. $59. Yeah, I think you sound too cool to be here. Why are you on my stream? Just kidding. No, everyone's welcome. God, I can't hit this yet. Nah, I gotta jump and shoot. And I'm too late. Alright, time to recharge. Recharge it. Yeah, I'm super stoked for them to get through Jak 3, and then I'm hoping that the team cares enough about the project to do Jak X as well. Because if not, I'm gonna have to learn development to add it to to be able to play natively on PC. Because I had a blast with Jak X. 66 minutes down. Okay, but let's be fair. Is the person that owns that vehicle going to care if it's like supposed to be on the street? Like, isn't that kind of the point? Right? That's what I want. I want like actual network functionality on Jak X, play together. Like, I think that it could be. I think it was well ahead of its time. Like, it had defense and attack items, boosts. I think it was great. But no one that I knew liked to play it, so I was kind of on my own. Also, again, with cars, isn't overkill the point too? Like, you don't want a fast car, you want the fastest possible car you can. You're gonna minimize the weight on the body and like put as big of an engine as you can fit in that section. Like, well, I don't know. I'm getting this all from Fast and the Furious movies. I'm trying to sound like I know what I'm talking about. I will out myself here. I don't know shit. Okay, so I actually wasn't far off. I love it. Hey, cool, they shoot it up. I thought it stayed at the bottom of the pool. I should get that sound effect from my channel. That might be one of my first. I do love the Tim Allen grunt. Oh, that was terrible. Y'all forget that ever happened. It's like I can do a pretty good Precursor Oracle voice, just because that's the game I'm playing right now. So that stinking gravelly deep voice. But I tried to do it on stream and no, it sounds awful. So that ain't happening. Screw the intended path. I don't want to wait. So I'll wait here instead. See, boosted uppercut here would have been really nice. Gotta learn to do that. This one I have to wait, otherwise the spiders will knock me back. Come here, mommy. Isn't there a big spider that comes up here? Guess not. Now you just sound weird. Nice. I'm not missing any yet. What am I missing? Gnawing lurkers, dark cave, giant robot, poles. Shoot, I legitimately don't remember what power cell I'm missing. Got the dark cave. Maybe it'll just be obvious somewhere. Gnawing lurkers, destroy the dark eco crystals. Got dark cave, got the giant robot, got the... That's the side of the robot area. Spider tunnel. Did I not climb to the middle of the first room? That's gonna be funny. That's an easy one to get at least. I'll have to go double check. Yep, right up there. Okay, fair enough. An hour in, so about 3 hours into the game. And I'm off to Golem Maya Citadel, almost. It's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Like I said, no record paces here. Just casual, quick playthrough. Which way do I want to go? I want to go that way-ish. No, no. Shit. Come on, come on. Ah. Now I look like I know what I'm doing. Actually, this was useful for me. I can go back and get the orbs from the Oracle. I think it's funny that I have a voice changer that kind of sort of sounds like that. I think it's pretty good. I try to like think about things that have happened throughout the week and share them as like anecdotes, so that I just have something to keep talking about on stream, because I'd rather just say anything than just sit here silently, because at that point, what's the point of streaming, right? Like, might as well just play it by myself. But like, honestly, like nothing has happened for this week. My kids are home on spring break. They play a lot of video games. That's been our week. I didn't get those orbs coming back though. Well, let's wait on the ride. Alright. I'm also not great at lava tubes, so don't judge me too harshly. Oh yeah, but this texture pack too for Kira, instead of her normal outfit, jackmods.dev. Oh, no way. Actually, you know, I say that. I don't know that I've seen a Camaro dragster. I'm just like... Yeah, that is true. I'm assuming you're talking about the texture mods. I'll just say I haven't seen any publicly. But like, isn't that always one of the first things that gets added into mods? Let's see. Am I going to be able to do this all in one run, or is it going to be two? And if it's two, can I take the shortcut on one of them? Because I just learned about the shortcut, and it's such a pity to me that it takes away your ability to complete the run in one run. You put in a shortcut that's not supposed to be used. Oh, I'm going to die. Grab those coolant balloons. That would have been hilarious though, right? Everybody's like, where the hell are the last few orbs? It's like nobody that I ever played with ever found a shortcut. Not till recently YouTube came out that I heard about it. Damn it, I should have been watching what I was doing. Oh well. Like I said, this isn't my no deaths run. I can afford to die here. Granted, again, my circle of gamers was pretty small at the time. Why did I do that? I didn't find it myself at all. I saw it on YouTube and I was like, really? This whole time? Like, I play through these games like almost annually because I have a problem. I can't let old things go. So, I've played through Jak and Daxter a ton of times, but I never like thought to look up a community or anything, look up what people are doing with it. Until I heard about Open Goal through like some other video. I don't remember how I heard about Open Goal, but or maybe it was like it popped up in my recommended feed or something. But yeah, I had no idea there was that shortcut there my entire life. Also, I can I will just tell you that if nothing else, no texture packs, no mods, nothing else, the ability to skip the cutscenes is worth Open Goal's existence entirely. Guys, I swear, I don't normally suck this bad at Lava 2. Like, I know I said I'm not great at it, but you can go watch through some other playthroughs. I'm not that bad at Lava 2. This is probably one of the worst I've done in a long time. Ugh. So you're pretty big into retro gaming if you've got a couple CRTs. That's awesome. Honestly, like, I really like emulation, but I typically do it on handheld. So I've got like some of the Anbernic devices, or I've got emulation running on my Ally. But I respect the CRT thing. That's cool. Did I miss a Scoutfly? Fuck me. I'm about to go back. No. Oh, I did. Was there a scout flying one of these like bridge parts that I missed? But I'm telling you, man, like being able to skip the cutscenes, game changer. Because I love them. I love this game, but they get old. Okay, I can see how it could be easier to find going backwards. Sorry, I missed that earlier. So I got an Anbernic, I got a 280V, like the kind of like the really little squarish one that's still vertical. And I liked it a lot, so I got some for my kids, and then I ended up upgrading them to the 35XXs that came out like a year or so ago because they could run a little better and I had firmware that I liked. I never heard about one that came out for the Game Boy Color. Alright, so here's the question. Was it worth it? Did you like it? Was it a good game? Yeah, I love it because I can just like, I loaded them up with a bunch of old games and stuff that I loved, and like, it's all new to them, and it's a fantastic way for them to get into gaming, I think. Yeah, I think that, you know what, game? I haven't played any Metal Gear Solid games. Like, ever. I don't think I've played a minute of that game. It's one of the few major series that I can say that about. Which, like, I know that, you're gonna unsubscribe and leave now. Because I know that's the whole reason you were here was for my Metal Gear content. But, alas, I gotta be honest with you. I think I got my wife a Pocket 3 Plus. I can't remember if I got her the 2 or the 3. But I think Retroids are really good devices too. Because I can't talk anything about Metal Gear intelligently, except for that I know in like the first game there was a boss that was called like the Mantis or somebody, and you had to plug in a second controller, or you had to move your controller to the player 2 slot to beat him. That's all I know. And the crazy thing is my kids' handhelds can play that. They can play PS1 games. That's crazy to me. These little friggin' Game Boy ass looking things can play PlayStation 1 games. There it is. Right at the beginning. And yes, Preston, I meant to say, like, I am all for like development of handhelds and stuff, but I just don't see Sony doing that. I mean, there's so many. I honestly think the industry is just going to go more towards streaming. Honestly, I'm not saying that's what I want or that I think that's a good idea, but I think that's what's going to happen. As far as for handhelds specifically. I think console development will continue, and people will be able to buy games for quite some time, because I think there would be enough of a fit thrown about that's going to be here for a while. But I think as far as handhelds, instead of trying to, you know, deal with the challenges of battery life and shit like that, and just shrinking die sizes and stuff, and like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there'll be a huge power efficiency increase, but I think running on a cloud, running on servers that can be beefier and powered, and then all they're doing is streaming the data back and forth, I think that's probably more where the industry is looking like it's going, but I don't know for sure at all. And I am sorry if you're saying things or like vehemently disagreeing in the comments. I'm just trying to get through this section quicker than last time, so I'm actually paying attention over here and just rambling. So welcome to my stream. Alright. I've always thought it's interesting, and it must be... You know what? No, I'm not even going to get that nerdy. That's too much. Alright, so... Okay, so yes, I'm catching up on your conversation. So, I'm with you guys. Like, I want a new handheld. I think that this new generation of things like the Steam Deck and the Ally and the Legion Go and aren't these the sickest textures though? Sorry, these lurkers look awesome. I love the violet eyes and like the gray skin. Looks like they've been part of some twisted experiments Gull and Maya have been doing with Dark Eco. I think it's a phenomenal texture pack. I think this one, was that AG1K that did this one? I don't know. I'll look. Might have been Rue. I just think that, again, it makes more sense to... Because with the way that internet's increasing and availability is increasing, I think it does make more sense to stream the data rather than play it locally, but that doesn't mean I don't want it locally. Let's see, this is the Babak Lurgers variants by AG1K, I got it right. And Candy Pop Kira is by Ruh. You are the first person to point that out. I think you're probably right. I just like this texture back for them, because instead of having them all just be like that fucking red color, it makes sense that there's going to be different ones in different places, even if they are experiments. But here's the thing. I've asked this question multiple times too, because I'm emotionally like a toddler. But who changes all their diapers? Like, especially like the flying lurkers out in the Precursor Basin, and quite a few of them are like legitimately wearing diapers. My question is why and who changes them? Do they change their own diapers? In which case, why do they wear diapers? Damn it, double touched. And is it like implied or directly stated anywhere that like, do Gull and Maya have direct control over the lurkers? Are they like politicians? Did they convince the lurkers to unite behind them? What's this pairing look like? No. I'm sticking with my headcanon. They're diapers. And I want to learn some modding just so that I can put in a mod. We're in Precursor Basin. You've got like a 1 in, I don't know, 1 in 10 or some relatively small chance that when you run over one of the flying lurkers that you have to kill to get your power cell, like a little brown spray comes out. Because that one needed to be changed. And yes, I warned you beforehand, this is my humor of like a 4-year-old, but in my defense, I'm around 4-year-olds all the time. Oh, I need to go stop the machine. I'm like, when are they going to stop? I know they'll stop eventually, but not until I do my part. God, that edible might be hitting harder than I thought it was. Thank you all for putting up with me. There we go. Did I miss any of the precursor orbs though? Oh! Is that... Oh my god. See, like I said, I've been playing this game for over... Like, I played this game when I got my first PS2, when it came out in like 01 or whatever. And I learn new things all the time. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I did not know that, and I don't know how I never knew that. Oh, I know how, because I don't try new things. I do the same things over and over again, because it works. That is awesome. Okay, hang on. I'll read your what about goal in just a second. Alright, goal is a Dark Sage. Mind control over the enemies through Dark Eco. Fair enough. Although, have we seen any other instances throughout the series where Dark Eco, like, influences your psychic abilities or whatever? Like, I'm not saying you're wrong, I'm just... Seems like there's a lot implied. And apparently my decision not to go nerdier earlier was the wrong decision given the amount of lore you already know. But like, I just want to know, like going back to Precursor Basin, those moving tubes that are in the racetrack that you have to go through. What is the purpose of those in the Precursor civilization? What are they doing? Oh, okay. That makes sense. That they, I mean, like I did appreciate that they tried to kind of loosely tie in the ecos, even though they didn't have them anymore in Jak 2. Like, you know, the ammo was clearly the different eco types, but like they didn't ever outright state that or anything. It was just kind of implied, and if you got it, you got it. Are you in the know? Damn it. Also, like, I haven't watched any documentaries or anything like that, but it kind of seemed like when they made the first game, they did not know where they were going to go with all the Dark Eco and all that other stuff, so... I don't know. I could be completely wrong about that. Right. I think, okay, so here's the thing. I will give Naughty Dog credit. For the age I was when I played Jak 3, when Jak 3 came out, I think it was perfect. I think it was the great way to handle it. I actually found it really funny, the whole reveal about who the precursors are and all that, and I was like, oh, so Jak is Mar, that's crazy, and it like blew my little teenage mind. But, as an adult, I'm like, that was really dumb. Yeah, but like, okay, so in I guess my point of going too far in the weeds is like, I get that it's just like, oh yeah, they had all this crazy technology and ancient aliens or whatever mysterious sources of knowledge from this old civilization. But like, what do they do? Are those like power pumps? Are those... Like, what part of this alien civilization did these do? Because like, we don't learn anything about what it is. And also, the thing that sets off this entire game, That like stinking precursor artifact bomb thing that he picks up on Misty Island and throws at the skeleton lurker thing. I don't think we ever see something like that again. That is the one time we see that artifact, and then never makes an appearance in any of the other games. Yeah, and I think it was the right call again. I think Jak 2 is probably my favorite game of the series. Jak 3 I think holds up well despite getting a little bit tedious, and I don't know, I think that some of the desert driving was just too obnoxious, but I think that they did a phenomenal job with the series as a whole. I missed the scout fly by the opening door. I don't know, man. I think that you might just be misremembering how good the story of the Lost Frontier is. I think that's what the real thing is. Oh, Jak X is canon. In my head, it's canon. The joke there is that's not what canon means. I think that Jak X, again, it hit just at the right time for me. I think they hit the right note for my age group growing up. Like, it was like Jak 2 had been a little edgier, and then like with the what is it, Queens of the Stone Age soundtrack on Jak X, and like just the overall tone of it, like felt like, yeah, this is badass. It was awesome. At least for me, like, being the sheltered kid I was. I honestly always forget about that part. Like, but I do think that the fact that they tried to like push Kira off to the side for Ashlyn and Jak 2 pissed a lot of people off, honestly. I don't know, maybe it just pissed me off. It's like, Ashlyn's great, but like, I don't think she and Jak make a great, you know, leading couple. Talk about this like they're real people. I thought, what was his face? Razor with like the French accent. It wasn't French. Yeah. Razor was a good character. The reveal about GT Blitz was awesome. Like, I fully believe you if you say it's not canon. I'm just like, what would that change about the canon of the game's universe anyway? Like it doesn't really interact with anything parts of the main story except for that, like, it follows Crew's death. Or is it just that people don't want, like, Jak and Kira to be the canon couple? I honestly have no idea. Like I said, like, I didn't pay attention to like the online Jak community at all. I don't know what people think about it. Just a straightforward platformer? I think it could be real fun. Oh, that is one thing about the Forgotten Lands that I really enjoyed. Is like a lot of it is a lot more challenging platforming. And I thought it was really fun. Like, parts of it I couldn't figure out how to do. I had to get help from from chat to give me suggestions of how to get through parts of it. Like, it's really worth a play. If you've got like even a potato PC can well, if it's relatively modern, you know, my 5-year-old PC runs it just fine. My Ally handheld runs it just fine. Download Open Goal on something. Download the Forgotten Lands from jackmods.dev and play through it. It's so fun. It feels like, you know, an advanced mode for, well, parts of it advanced mode. Parts of it are pretty basic, but still cool. It was a very good addition, I think. And I think they're still working on it. I had someone in my chat the other day saying that they were friends with the guys that were working on that. I think it's Keytar and Hat Kid. And I guess they're still working on it, but it's awesome. Go play it. Like right now. Go. I'm just kidding. But it's easy to get up and running these days. They've got the launcher really polished. It's good stuff. Okay, fair enough. I get that like the tone probably doesn't match, but also like I think that even in like the most controlled situations, like if you were in a real world and there were people throughout the world, like it doesn't matter how isolated you get, like people are gonna want to be apart from the main group. There's gonna be people that go off on their own, and eventually it's not unlikely that those people would, you know, form some type of community to keep themselves safe, even if it's not like a traditional city, because that's what they rejected. I don't know. It's plausible. I'm no anthropologist, but it seems plausible to me. I don't know. I think that the story in Jak 3 is probably the weakest, though. Well, fair enough. This one's not great. But for the era, for the type of storytelling that was really going on at this time, Jak 1 holds up really well. The story in Jak 2 is incredible. Yeah, but how long ago did he create the city, right? Like, you tell me no one ever leaves after Jak saved them with the city? Like what is it called? Not Sigbar, that's... What is the name of that city? The city in the desert. Like, it seems like a realistic way to be shown, like a brutal, violent existence. People don't really trust each other. Everybody's out to get themselves, but still, like, there's some benefits to living together if you're outside of the main protection of the city. I think that's what would happen. In real life. Fight. I'm just kidding. I'm not actually going to argue about the politics of how an apocalyptic society would work, saved by one man's magical technology from time travel weasels. But we're going to argue about it. I think it's Spargus City. I think it's at least plausible. I'm not going to say confirmed, but I'm also not going to say busted. I've been watching Adam Savage lately. Oh, in Jak X, did they have like other cities competing? Like, I don't actually remember that one that well. I remember they had different environments. I guess that would make sense. In that case, yeah, I'm with you. Like, Spargus is believable. Like, other cities, like other major ones, depending on the time frame. Like, if Mars saved everyone, you know, 200-300 years ago, then sure. I think at that point, other cities could have developed. Oh shit, the jump bar's over there. I feel like I'm being outlawed here, and I'm trying to just argue my way through on semantics. But I will give you props on knowing your shit. Probably better than I do. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, but here's the thing. Okay, I'm gonna play devil's advocate on this one. Who's to say that Jak as Mara, when he's going on his whole time travel adventures, which I'm assuming is canon, I'm not sure, that Jak is the Mara who built Haven City and all that stuff. Who's to say that he didn't, like, you know, cultivate a part of it to be a nice throwback to some of his early adventures as a young youth in the past? Like, he could have created Forbidden Noodle because he already experienced it. 1 hour, 26 minutes. I started about 3 minutes into the stream today, so we'll call it an hour and 20. It's about 3 hours and 20 minutes to get through it. Maybe call it 3.5 to be... No, it's not even 3.5. 3 hours and 25 minutes. I'm going to say that's a decent base time, and yeah, somewhat respectable. Not too bad. But again, I'm just being, okay. I haven't seen the movies, but are they good? Are they worth watching? I'm going to take that as a compliment. Thank you. Apparently, I feel like being argumentative tonight. You came on the wrong night if you wanted someone to respect your authority, because you know more than me. The movies are better than the hype. Huh. Did you read the book? I'm going to be that annoying guy. I just want to know your opinion. If you've read the book, I want to know your opinion of, like, how does it stack up? Because in my opinion, I'm one of those guys who's also, I guess, semi-controversial in that I think that's the same amount that I read. I think, like, Lord of the Rings, I think the movie is better than the book.
We're heroes, remember? We have 100 power cells.
Okay, okay. I will check them out then, because I've been on the fence about whether to watch them or not. Like, I tried to watch earlier adaptations of Dune, and they were just painful. If you watched any of the earlier ones and you loved it, then I'm sorry, but all I can say is it's okay to be wrong. So I've been kind of like scared away, and like I kept trying. Like, I used to love, as a kid, I loved the book. Man, that is too bright. Washes out my whole face. I used to love A Wrinkle in Time, the book, and they kept remaking movies. There's at least 2 or 3 from like my childhood, and I would try them and going like, maybe this will be better. If they're doing it again, they got to have learned something, right? And like, they sucked every time. I didn't want to get into that with Dune because I really liked the books. Okay, so what you're saying is I need to watch Dune this weekend and get out to IMAX soon, because hasn't part 2 been out for a few weeks at least? Oh, what do you think? Should I play some Forgotten Lands, or should I let you guys go experience it yourself? Because, hey, by the way, we finished. Yay! Holy cow, I've dropped so many frames this stream. Sorry, guys, if it looks like shit, I apologize. 5% of my frames have been dropped. That's like the worst it's ever been for me on stream. I haven't put the HD textures on this one, so it'll look a little bit worse. Oh, but I was saying, like, the devs who made these mods and stuff are awesome. They seem like great people. Like, I went to their Discord to ask about how I could fix a problem I was having with one of the mods, because they make some vague references to how to fix it. And the dude who developed the mod starts responding to me and like, oh, hey, you actually never finished that feature and blah, blah, blah. I meant to do this. And then he sends me a message again, like yesterday, a week after we were talking before. And he's like, oh, by the way, like, I just fixed this, this, and this, and that. Not the things we were talking about, but let me know, like, he'd fixed a bunch of stuff. And it's just, like, encouraging me to try it again. And, like, again, this is a 20-year-old game. And I posted in this Discord as a shot in the dark, like, hey, anybody know how to fix this? And the fucking developer of the mod comes in and answers my questions and helps me out. Like, these people seem awesome. I'm gonna start Forgotten Lands over then. I think that was like Bark, B-A-R-Q. Oh, but then I have to go through... It's fine. I'll go through Geyser Rock quickly. I won't even 100% it, as painful as that will be for me. Thought they were gonna fuck me over there. I did not know that there were 5 Precursor robots. Is one of them on? Because one of them's here on Geyser Rock, right? And honestly, like, that would explain a lot, because it kind of pissed me off that, like, we keep stopping them from getting Precursor robots throughout the game. Like, we stopped them in the Boggy Swamp and, like, in... I feel like other places as well, we're stopping them from getting Precursor robot parts, at least. And they still seem to get it. So if there's multiple and they're just, like, scrounging parts from different ones of them, I guess that makes sense. Is that why it looks like kind of like a patchwork Precursor robot? Are they like scrounging parts from different ones? God damn it. For just a second there, I looked like I knew what I was doing. Don't ever get it twisted though. There's 2 on Geyser Rock, 1 in the swamp, 1 in the cave, and 1 in the gold. The 1 gold possesses. Okay. Well, the Forgotten Lands throws that off. There's definitely more, more there. But I know, not canon. Still. Alright.
Great idea, genius. Now we're stuck here with no way back.
I love that they got, like, new voice recordings. Hang on. I got my whole audio balance out of whack. Just wanted to make sure you could hear Daxter. Alright, so Crystal Caves is the first level of 3. And, like, just, like... Okay, I will say, it doesn't hold up to, like, Naughty Dog quality, but it is so good for family. And they've got multiple power cells, they've got precursor orbs and, like, somewhat logical paths to guide you through the level. They've got these nice racing ones. They made the platforming harder, like, these things kind of go in an irregular rhythm when you're trying to get across, like, they kind of speed up at one part. Or maybe it was other ones here, but, like, it is really well done. Oh, that's kind of awesome. Is there, like, some documentary about this that I can watch or something? Like, it seems like you know a lot of information about this, and I'm just wondering, where do you learn that kind of stuff? Because I want to be, like, I want to go learn that, too. Oh, reading. See, that's the problem. I never learned to do that. It's not too late, I guess. I'll do my best. I'm really good at falling down holes, though. special talent of mine. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I could go research it. Like I said, I had never really like thought about it as anything other than like this game I enjoy. I didn't think about it from the perspective. And this sounds really dumb, but like actual people worked on it and put time into it, and it went through the same process as like any other creative thing where things have to be changed and tweaked and. I don't know. I guess the conclusion is I hadn't really thought about it in any kind of deeper way, as kind of pretentious as that sounds, other than just like, this is a thing that was created for me to consume. I consume it. So, I'm trying to get better at that, be more mindful about what, I don't know, just learn more about
What's
things.
this thing
Be
doing
more
here?
curious.
Wait a sec. Is that a ship, or am I dreaming?
I think that the voice work is pretty good, but it leaves a little to be desired. And I kind of want to translate these. At one point, I had the guidebook that I had it for I think 2 and 3 or something, because I was a nerdy kid. And they've got like all the translations in there and stuff, so I would translate stuff in the games. I was on that level of nerdiness. Oh, I'm sure it is. And it's like not terrible AI. Sorry, yeah, definitely AI. I was just like, it's not the worst AI I've heard. It's not. You wouldn't mistake it for the real thing. But you can definitely tell what it is, what it's supposed to be, you know?
This green eco seems stronger? Oh yeah, this is definitely stronger!
And like it's like I said, it's not like a studio built this. Like, it is super solid. Alright, I need to go look that up then, because I don't know. Was that supposed to be in Jak 1? Like another level called Yosemite? Like an old West world in Jak and Daxter? That's what's coming to my mind anyway. Because if that's what it is, I don't know if that would have fit tonally. Oh, that'd be cool. I think, what is it, Jason Rubin and Andy Gavin? I don't know if they were the designers, but I guess I could have just read the credits that I just skipped all the way through, but I think they're both a little bit busy these days. That's awesome. There's a debug mode in Open Goal. I should probably go like check that out sometime. It'd be entertaining. Wonder what remnants are still there. A red eco suit? Well, okay, if it was anything like the eco suits they did in Jak 2, and I think they had them in 3 as well, like, kinda glad they didn't get in there. A red eco switch. Okay, I have complained about them not having red eco switch, because you know you got the blue and you got the green, but you never have to do the red. So that's where that was going to be. That makes perfect sense that they just didn't have time to make that level. Well, that didn't go well. Yeah, I know. Can you let me move, please, so I can get off of this? They do some cool stuff with eco in the Forgotten Lands, too. You get kind of overpowered eco. Of at least green and red. But I guess I won't spoil it all. Also, and like I know this isn't, damn it, shouldn't have been over here. I know this would never be like canon or anything, but at the beginning of Jak 1, I think Samus is complaining about how he would teleport you to these sages, but they never turned on their teleporters. They haven't turned on their teleporters in years or whatever. And I like to, in my head, imagine that Goal had like kidnapped them years ago. And Samus just never noticed. So they've been prisoners for a long time as Goal's building up his evil empire. And Samus is just none the wiser. And he's just like mad at them for not turning on their teleporters when they're like in the Citadel being held prisoner. Okay, he might have said for quite a while, but like the point stands. They've been gone and kidnapped by Goal and Maya, and he's just annoyed that they're not turning on their teleporters, but in reality they've been kidnapped. I don't know, for some reason in my head that's very funny to think about. Probably because I'm easily entertained. I don't know what the canon explanation is. Like, it is possible that they just didn't turn on their teleporters very often. What am I still missing? Scoutfly and 7 orbs. I don't have any idea where those would be. Oh, there's the Scoutfly. Alrighty, alrighty. The next level? Oh, in Volcanic Crater. I'm gonna finish up this. I'll finish up Crystal Caves since I'm almost done, and then I'll go back to Open World. But I'm gonna be honest, I've never played with the debug mode, so I don't know how to use it. I just know that it's there. But I could try. Well, maybe. Pretty sure I got all of them from over here. Oh, I think I know where they are. Behind the crystal and to the left. It's the box that I shot. That's like the last box that I shot, isn't it? Yep, up there. Oh, you mean the level. Okay, sorry. I thought you were talking about the last precursor orbs here. Behind the crystal and to the left. The crystal in Volcanic Crater. Oh, for where you get all the power cells from. Morty and whatever their dumb names were. Marty and Gortz or something. Oh, I was probably thinking of Rick and Morty. That's not right. Damn it, I need to go back around again. Shit. See, this is why I need to learn how to do boosted uppercuts, so I can get over there without having to go all the way around again. Oh, so close. Okay. Annoying as fuck. Nope, I'm on the right side. I want to be over here. I do know where I'm going. Kind of, sort of, almost. I can pretend. Exactly. We're out of power cells. No, I got one right here. It's been a while since I've actually watched the cutscenes. My memory of it's pretty bad. Willard and Gordy. Yes, that does that rings a bell. Thank you. All right, Crystal Cave. Lucky. I think this is hilarious though. So we're gonna watch this.
No, Shirley. This will take us back home.
Sure, yeah. I didn't get time to animate it in the platform moving. So you just kind of float off. It's great.
And surprise, surprise, we're still not home.
All right. Where's their debug mode? Come on, I reached 100% completion. What are you talking about? Didn't I? I don't have cheats. Try to float to the Forbidden Temple from the Citadel. Is that the temple? No way. Yeah, because there's 550 in the Forgotten Lands. So that's including, since I'm still on that mod, I'm still in that version of the game, I'm in the Forgotten Lands version. It's, oh, maybe that's why I don't have a debug mode. Alright, I'm a noob. Where's the temple? Do I need to go back up to the top? I need to go back up to the top, don't I? Yeah, I think it's out that way. I see it. Oh, so those secrets are going to be the ones that I get just from... I think that's Snowy Mountain, so that's the temple out there. And Rock Village is probably back there? I don't know. I mean, I could try. Whee! It just doesn't go very well. I am relatively sure they've got debug right in here. Play in debug mode. Oh, good. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have any idea how to use this. Yeah, but how do I fly? Alright, I might have to just like look this up and do this. Yeah, let's see. Let's look at the documentation. I'm allergic to that, but we'll do it anyway. I'm so funny, guys. Let's see. Okay. Can I search their GitHub for debug? As we're developing. Dang it, that was not helpful. Options. Game options. Miscellaneous. Still nothing there. I might have to go back on that Discord and ask some people how to use debug mode. Now I'll try to Google around and figure it out. I don't like bugging people for stuff that is probably already out there somewhere. I'm just like basically trying random controller inputs. Oh, hang on. I'm flying, kind of. I don't know how to hover. Looks like I'm still gaining altitude, and I don't want to do that. This is going to be a long flight, though, so buckle in. Also, I'm, like, pretty sure at any minute I'm just going to, like, clip through a death area, and we're just going to be done. Are there other commands that I can do? This is kind of wild, though. How low can I get? I'm afraid of going too low and dying. Like, I imagine at some point it'll just... Sorry for any bounciness. I'm just gonna see what happens. Oh, I just clipped through. Okay. Interesting. So here's what the underside of the world looks like. Don't know if I can get back out. Well, shoot. Oh, okay, I am coming up, just very slowly. Should we go check out Snowy Mountain on the way? Alright, I'm gonna chill the music for a little bit just because I'm curious if, like, is it gonna stay on Goal and Maya's track the whole time? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, right. The original reason to go to debug mode was because we were going to go to Volcanic Crater and see the other level. But I'm going to be honest, I have no idea where Volcanic Crater is. Is it just under Jak and Maya's Citadel? Goal and Maya? God. Jak and Maya. I'm so smart sometimes. So what was Andy's job? I feel like, if I remember right, was Andy one of, like, the people that really pushed Goal as the language that they were using? Like, was he one of the lead developers of Goal? It's kind of wild. It looks like... I don't know. Like, I was thinking I'd be able to fly and, like, actually get to the places where the levels were, but it looks like this is all basically just models and texture and not the actual levels being loaded in. So it looks like this is just like stock mountain, but like the actual Snowy Mountain isn't. I couldn't just land and start being in Snowy Mountain, you know? Like, interesting. I don't understand enough about game development and programming to have any idea if that's like normally how things work. Yeah, when you say particles, I'm like I know the textures are all basically like single images that are stretched and warped and tessellated, but yeah, I guess I didn't expect them to be this big and detailed either. Mountain pass on the right. Oh, like the canyon area. Okay. Yeah, the zoomer. My question is, what is this big fish? I don't remember a big fish monument in here. Oh, that's a blimp. Okay, I see it now. It's not a fish. That's crazy. Outside of BSP. It's funny how, like, from this side, Snowy Mountain, because it's obviously like designed from the perspective of Citadel from this place, like it looks pretty crappy from the backside, but it looks really good from the front. It's interesting. Makes sense. Oh yeah, it's crazy. If you just like go to Geyser Rock and look out, or some places in Misty Island, just the amount of things you can see from there, like they really did a great job making this game feel like it was one expansive world. Okay. Inside like that gated off area type thing? Oh no, you mean that structure there from Precursor Basin. Yeah. And so then that out there, is that the temple? You think that's Rock Village right in front of us? So can you not see? Oh, this looks like kind of like Sentinel Beach area. Is this supposed to be? No, that's the blimp. We might just be far enough out that all the textures are going to be small enough to not really be super identifiable. Like how much detail could you really put into things that were that far out in the background texture? Don't know if I... Okay, there we go. Dang it, is that a cheat? Which means it might not be in this one. I don't know how to do that with debug mode. Damn it. I thought I had that on. Do you think is that out in front of us? Yeah, we've been floating for a while. Yeah, sorry, if I knew how to change things around in debug mode, I would definitely do that. I just don't know how. Oh, hang on. Interesting. I broke it. Whoops. Shoot. Where am I? Oh, there's how to do that one. But we're still kind of looking at it. Hey, look. Time of day. Let's go noon. Guys are rocking Misty Island, yeah. Okay, what just happened? Okay. Well. Actually, let's see. Alright, yeah. What am I doing? Alright, checkpoint select. Let's go... Volcanic crater. No, I don't think I can fly all the way out there anymore. Alright, I gotta figure out how to go through the walls. Because you're talking right here. I can't even go back. Triangle doesn't go back. Square does. Okay, sure. Let's see. Collision. Oh. Don't like that. None. Nope. Do I become incorporeal when I fly? Nope. Oh, kind of. Okay, hang on. Where are we? Interesting, interesting. There's the citadel over there. Okay, here's up to Snowy Mountain. Too high. Okay. Well, I just kind of want to follow this up for a second and see what it looks like up here. Try again. That's kind of cool. Okay. And back down. And like maybe that's where some of the level files are or anything. Like you just, I don't know. Display, render, game? Nope. Stats. Nope. I'll see if I can look it up and see like how to get there, and then so I can do it another night. But it's getting close to midnight here, so I'm probably gonna call it soon. But appreciate you hanging around. Been fun chatting. Got any other questions or anything before I go though? Don't want to just like bail on you. Alright. Hope you have a good one. Take care. Stay safe and be kind to people and be kind to yourself. Peace out.